But it tends to be a political world at the top of the Department of Justice. And I guess my first question to follow up on is, do you understand that in this political world, there'll be people calling, demanding, pushing, insisting on things that they do not know what they're asking for, and could indeed be corrosive of the rule of law, could diminish the respect the Department of Justice has, could diminish the rule of law in the United States. And are you aware of that? Maybe you've already learned that in the time you've been there.
Well, you're right, Senator. I'm not from here. I've only been here for a couple of months. But I can tell you, I am committed to the Department of Justice. I love our department. I care deeply about our mission, and I would do everything in my power to protect the integrity that is the Department of Justice.
You have to watch out, because people will be asking you to do things you just need to say no about. Do you think the Attorney General has a responsibility to say no to the President if he asks for something that's improper? A lot of people have defended the Lynch nomination, for example, by saying, well, he appoints somebody who's going to execute his views. What's wrong with that? But if the views the President wants to execute are unlawful, should the Attorney General or the Deputy Attorney General say no?
Senator, I believe that the Attorney General or the Deputy Attorney General has an obligation to follow the law and the Constitution and to give their independent legal advice to the President.
Well, that's true. And like any CEO with a law firm, sometimes the lawyers have to tell the CEO, Mr. CEO, you can't do that. Don't do that. We'll get us sued. It's going to be in violation of the law. You'll regret it, please, no matter how headstrong they might be. Do you feel like that's the duty of the Attorney General's office?
I do believe that that's the duty of the Attorney General's office, to fairly and impartially evaluate the law and to provide the President and the administration with impartial legal advice. And
just as in a fraud case or any other drug case you might have prosecuted excellently, it appears, over the years, immigration law is important to be consistently and effectively enforced, should it not?
I believe that all of our laws should be consistently and effectively enforced and within the confines of the Constitution.